Is the season pass worth it, or is it just a waste of money? So I'm going to be discussing about PUBG season pass and the grinds. Now, if you're a casual player that plays the game for like 2 to 4 hours a day, you can complete the pass before it ends. But only if you can play the game every day, casually, 2 to 4 hours a day. If you're going to be skipping a few days, or skipping 2 weeks, or even more, you're not going to complete the pass. If you're going to be buying the levels and not really grinding the game like that, then you should be fine. And if you don't like the cosmetics on the season pass, you're just wasting your money if you buy it. So it all depends on what you like in the season pass, and if you can take the time to grind the game. That's almost about 30 to 40 more hours a week to complete the season pass. So if you play this game lesser than 30 hours, you're not going to complete the pass, and you might end up buying the levels. Now let's talk about the missions. Now there's the daily mission, there's the weekly mission, and there's the challenges. Now, the daily missions you have to do every single day. If you can't, like I said, can't really finish one of the daily missions, you can skip it for the next day. For example, I gotta destroy 4 vests, and I can't do that because I'm not killing enough, or I'm playing a lot of squads and I'm not running through a lot of players. I can't destroy a vest for somehow. Then you might just have to skip it. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't skip the mission, then you might have to wait for the next day for the daily to change. Or you can use your BP now to change the missions. So if you complete your daily missions, you can add more new missions by spending on BP. That might be just good for people that can't play PUBG every day. So if you can play about 6 to 12 hours on your off days and keep changing your daily missions and completing them, you can actually level up just as fast as someone who's playing casual every day that only plays 2 to 4 hours. So if you can complete those daily missions, level up that season pass, you'll be alright. Now the weapon challenges. And yes, the weapon challenges are ridiculous. I mean, I don't know who thought of the idea to make these challenges, but they sure enough need to get it slapped across the face. So yeah, you gotta have to play PUBG a lot if you want to finish those weapon challenges. And I don't know how skillful you guys are. And if you're very skillful at this game, you can really finish the weapon challenge for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on your level skills and how much you play. So if you play PUBG for 6 to 12 hours a day, you can actually finish all these weapon challenges depending on your skills. And if you're going to be playing casually, it will probably take you 3 to 4 weeks to complete these missions, depending how much you play. And you better be taking them seriously, because once the season pass is done and over, the weapons will go too. Make sure to do your favorite weapon skins first before you do any of those other skins that you don't really not interested. I think one of those weapon challenges are really easier to play solos than squads, because if you play squads, it can be a little tricky because you gotta kill them. You can't just bring them down and then you finish. No, you gotta bring them down and then you gotta kill them. Squads are kind of a little tricky. So if you're gonna play squads, just be cautious that once they fall and you have to kill them, you better kill them. Not just fall unless another team coming after you or something. And then you better drop those guys too and then finish up that mission so you can go out to the next one. Now the mission I'm doing is the Uzi. What I have to do, I gotta drop and find a Uzi and get a kill with a headshot in 5 minutes. That's hard to do if you're going to be playing maps like Mirror or Arangel, because those maps are so big. And you might have to venture house to house to find these weapons. That's just going to take too damn long. You better off just going like small maps like Vikendi or Sandhawk, because those maps will make the challenge easier, because it's just going to be too long for you guys to be looking for those weapons in those bigger maps. So it's more convenient to go through with the smaller maps. It depends on which mission you're going through. And I don't really like those missions that you gotta get like 6 kills in a single match. That's just too grindy and too damn stupid and just too damn hard for a casual noob player. Now if you're advanced, you could probably get away with it if you're doing it right and you're not dying a lot. These weapon challenges are very grindy, but they're also very hard for new players. Now, I think it should be a little easier and not too crazy. It should be like fun, you know, something that we can achieve easily, not something crazy, especially if you're buying the season pass. Besides the daily and the weapon challenges, how about the weekly challenges? The weeklies you have to do every week. If you don't do your weekly challenges, you're missing a lot of XP. And on top of that, these weekly missions are 10 times better than the daily missions. So if you even do the weekly missions, you don't really have to go crazy with the daily missions. Some of the weekly challenges can be tough. For example, like destroying the vest or helmet type of challenges. If you can't do those challenges, you can just skip them. And if you can't skip them because you can't use your BP to change these missions, then you can just skip them until next week. End of the day, if you do these challenges, the daily and weeklies, you can quickly finish up the season pass over time. Now the other missions like the premium and the season. The premium challenge gives you 2 missions, and then they give you another mission with a cosmetic. So this is basically a preference thing. If you finish the premium missions, you get more XP and you get more cosmetics. The season challenge. And the season challenge is very easy. So take advantage of that before the season pass is done, so you can get your cosmetics or more BP. Either way, you're getting rewarded. And another thing, now they got this co-op mission that you can get more rewards if everybody complete their missions. So that's a new cool feature they added, and that will keep other players to keep playing the game if they finish the season pass or not. End of the day, we're getting that reward. You don't really have to use it. You can use it for BP. It all depends on you. So the answer to your question, is the season pass worth it? And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. It depends on how much you play PUBG. If you play PUBG a lot or every day, you should get the season pass, because the BP and the rewards. So you should get the season pass. If you don't play PUBG every day and you don't be playing gaming all the time, there is no reason to buy the season pass, because all you're doing is wasting your money. You have to buy the season pass, and the date that season pass release, that's when you spend on that season pass, and that's when you grind those cosmetics. Because if you do it too late, I mean, you're screwing yourself over. You don't know if PUBG's server is going to go bad. You don't even know your internet's going to go bad. It isn't worth getting the season pass if you're going to play later on the seasons. So don't do it. Unless you're going to buy the levels to level up, then by all means, go ahead. I rather grind because it helps me make me a better player than just buying levels and just going the easy route. Even when I was buying these microtransactions, my skill level didn't change at all. My KD didn't change at all. These cosmetics did not make me a better player. It's just show and tell. Now the season pass helps me keep playing the game. So is it worth it buying a season pass? That depends on you. Thanks for watching. Be easy.
The other one's behind the wall. 5. In a white case. Pushing towards me. Let's fucking go, dude. Good shit, boys.